So this is a poll from England asking its residents what they think should be nationalized and what they think should be privatized. Basically, what they think should be paid for by the government versus what they think should be paid for by the private sector. Here's what we got. The ones that people believe should be run by the public sector were the police, which makes sense. You don't want a police only representing big money donors. The National Healthcare Service, because, they were smart enough to realize that private healthcare was a horrible idea. Meanwhile, we still haven't fully realized it. Armed forces, again, you don't want police and military only representing big money. Schools, which makes sense, again, you want public schools so anyone can get an education. Royal Mail, which is a little odd, but okay, I do think mail from the government should at least be an option. Railway companies, okay, makes sense again. Water companies, if you disagree with this one, well, Flint, that is all. Well, no, actually, Flint was caused by their governor. However, the government should have stepped in much sooner than it did, for sure. That's undeniable. The British Broadcasting Company, okay, that one I don't know if I agree with or not. Energy and bus companies, okay. All those make some sense. The only three that seem to, people were like, to privatize those are telephone and internet providers, banks, and airlines. So basically, England understands that social democracy is a good idea, that we should have private and public services, and they seem to want to have a good balance. I think these are all the services I would keep public. I think I would keep a few more of them private, like I don't know how I feel about buses being private, or public, but I still feel England has the right idea. Although I'm curious to see what would happen if that was in the US, because if you phrase things a certain way in the US, they can get big. Like, if you say, hey, do you want universal health care or do you want Medicare for all? There was that Tea Party guy who said, get your government hands off my Medicare. And by the way, if a Justice Democrat ever says something that stupid, then I will call him out on it. But anyway, this is just something I found interesting. So I'm Ephrom, and good night.